Imagine waking jolted in your apartment to chaos unfolding outside and a sardonic hovering companion urging you into motion. You are Babyface, a former operator of the city's darkest criminal network. Only you have no memory of your past. The drone, Droney, insists that you're a sleeper agent sent to prevent the city's takeover by midnight. What follows is a pulse-quickening odyssey through the night, draped in neon, grime, and unexpected twists. As you sprint through 40-plus meticulously designed encounters, the world reveals itself piece by piece. Gang alliances, betrayals, and your true identity emerge between terse exchanges and flashback interrogation scenes. The raw thrust of the experience lies in the combat. Every strike and finishing blow flows with uncanny fluidity. You learn new moves through a sprawling skill tree, unlocking devastating counters, execute finishers, and even shrug off bullets. Progressing feels like unlocking your own signature style. What truly sets the journey apart is how environmental interaction becomes another weapon in your arsenal. The backdrops reflect the escalating insanity. You'll dodge sniper lasers on rooftops, sprint through raging port zones, weave between speeding traffic on a moving vehicle set piece, and even endure a pillow fight masquerading as an ambush. Through it all, a relentless soundtrack by Noise Cream pounds with bass-heavy electronica tailored to each stage, adding grit to every bruising blow. You step into the shoes of a being literally crafted from letters. In a world steeped in shadows and desolation, you piece together words to reshape your surroundings, bending reality one phrase at a time. Spell on and an elevator awakens, form down and gates lower, or build love to shield yourself from creeping threats. As you progress, those once simple puzzles evolve into layered conundrums, demanding cleverness and wordplay. You might summon rain to extinguish fires, pull apart letters to sabotage traps, or race through timed sequences where a single wrong step means failure. The narrative unfurls without dialogue, relying on melancholic environments and handwritten typography, stretching across industrial ruins, hushed machinery, and war-torn ruins. Minimalist storytelling paints a stark dichotomy. You're punching absence into hope, pushing back against an oppressive atmosphere dominated by malice. Sophisticated dictionary puzzles appear later, words that backfire when devoured by malevolent letter creatures, forcing you to rethink your approach. The rhythm alternates between peaceful puzzle crafting, urgent chase or escape scenes that get your adrenaline pumping. This game delivers a profound sense of hope in this bleak world, reminding you that even amidst darkness, every word carries the strength to rebuild and resist. In this game, you will play as Lloyd, a slender, stripped-down figure, tumbles into a lucid nightmare he cannot awaken from. Each time he drifts off, he is pulled into a strange, monochrome realm that distorts reality, where gravity shifts without warning and every surface might become his pathway forward. The narrative unfolds in silence, with no dialogue or clear exposition. The dreamscape itself speaks. As Lloyd navigates these surreal settings, an underground subway, a derelict theater, a moving train, he learns to defy physics. Walls and ceilings become walkable planes. Rooms can be rotated on a whim, upending expectations. This manipulation of perspective both enhances mental challenge and deepens the sense of dislocation. Over time, you will encounter hostile entities, but you won't have the ability to fight back. Lloyd has no weaponry. Instead, he must sneak and plot his path around them. The stealth moments are tense but measured, relying more on timing and planning than on reflexes. DarQ is a surreal journey that challenges your mind and nerves, leaving a lasting impression long after the nightmare fades. Figment invites you into a dreamlike world that represents the inner workings of a troubled mind. You take control of Dusty, the personification of courage, as you journey through vivid and often strange environments that mirror thoughts, memories, and emotions. Unlike typical action games, Figment blends platforming with tactical combat, where every encounter is a test of timing and strategy. Enemies here aren't just obstacles. They embody fears and doubts, each demanding a unique approach to defeat. The combat system encourages experimentation with combos and situational tactics, making fights feel fresh rather than repetitive. As you explore deeper into this mental landscape, you'll unlock new abilities that not only improve combat, but also help solve puzzles scattered across the surreal world. These puzzles are not your average brain teasers. They're designed around the game's core theme, turning abstract ideas like anxiety or hope into tangible challenges you must overcome. Figment's world is alive with symbolism and unexpected details, rewarding curiosity and careful observation. The way it visualizes psychological struggles makes every step feel like a meaningful part of your journey. In a universe unlike any other, strange creatures called the Trebum live under the constant threat of a massive and unstoppable force known only as the Eternal Cylinder. This colossal, rolling behemoth crushes and consumes everything in its path, reshaping the landscape as it moves forward. The Trebum must constantly adapt and evolve to survive this relentless onslaught, discovering new forms and abilities that allow them to overcome the dangers scattered throughout their environment. The journey through this bizarre and ever-shifting world is filled with moments of both wonder and peril. The Trebum explore vast and mysterious territories, encountering remnants of an ancient civilization long vanished. Along the way, they uncover secrets that hint at the origins of the Eternal Cylinder and the fate of their ancestors. Each discovery pushes them closer to understanding the true nature of the threat pursuing them. The tension builds as the Eternal Cylinder draws nearer, forcing the Trebum to make difficult choices and face challenges that test their resilience and ingenuity. This journey is not just about escaping destruction, but also about uncovering a deeper truth hidden within the strange world they inhabit. The fate of the Trebum is intertwined with the mysteries of the cylinder itself, making their quest an impactful story of survival, transformation, and discovery. In an alternate 1980s Soviet Union, the streets are ruled not by ideology, but by the brutal grip of the Russian mafia. 4 Romani street fighters earn their living in the underbelly of this empire through illegal bouts. Their lives take a dark turn when they are abducted by government forces, subjected to cruel experimentation, and injected with a potent, addictive drug known as necro. This substance grants them monstrous strength and heightened senses, but at the cost of their sanity. As they break free from captivity, they find themselves in a world where the line between reality and hallucination blurs, and survival becomes a fight against both external enemies and their own deteriorating minds. The journey unfolds across 8 harrowing levels, each more perilous than the last. Combat is visceral and unforgiving, drawing inspiration from classic beat-em-up games. The unique mechanic of necro adds a layer of strategy. Syringes filled with the drug can be used to heal wounds, or to enter a berserk state, significantly enhancing your strength and speed. The game's pixel art style is gritty and raw, capturing the chaotic and brutal nature of the world the characters inhabit. In the shadowy corridors of a decaying motel, the line between reality and nightmare blurs. You are James Savage, a weary vampire hunter entangled in a tragic love story that threatens to unravel the world. Your ex, Dracula, the vampire queen, is attempting to open a portal that could bring about the end of everything. Armed with an arsenal of firearms and a handful of pills to stave off withdrawal, you descend into the depths of the void with a single mission: to stop her. Each floor of the motel presents a new, surreal challenge. The environment shifts unpredictably, with rooms that defy the laws of physics and time. You confront a variety of monstrous entities, from vampires and werewolves to otherworldly beings, all while navigating the twisted architecture of the motel. The narrative unfolds through James's introspective monologues, offering insights into his troubled past and the complex relationship with Dracula. The combat is complemented by a diverse range of weapons, each suited to different combat scenarios. James's journey is not just a physical descent into a nightmarish realm, but also an emotional voyage through his own psyche. Viewfinder turns the very idea of reality inside out with a mysterious camera that can transform flat photographs into real, physical parts of the world around you. This unique tool allows you to reshape the environment by placing images in the 3-dimensional space, bending the boundaries between what's captured on film and what exists in front of you. The narrative is quietly compelling, revealed through exploration and cryptic clues scattered across an enigmatic world. As you delve deeper, a sense of curiosity mixed with an undercurrent of unease grows, drawing you into a realm where the line between illusion and reality blurs. each transformation peeling back layers of mystery and inviting a deeper understanding of the strange place you've entered. Gameplay revolves around this mind-bending interplay of dimensions. The camera is more than a tool, it's a gateway to invention and discovery. Solving puzzles requires thinking beyond the obvious, using spatial creativity to connect two-dimensional images with solid reality, weaving them into the world to forge your way forward. In the shadowy expanse of 19th century rural Russia, where the line between the natural and supernatural blurs, you assume the role of Vasilisa, a young sorceress. Grieving the tragic loss of her beloved, she makes a pact with dark forces, seeking to resurrect him. Her journey is guided by the Black Book, a tome of forbidden knowledge sealed by 7 locks. To unlock its secrets and fulfill her quest, Vasilisa must confront malevolent entities and navigate a world steeped in Slavic folklore. The story develops through a blend of visual storytelling and exploration, where each decision shapes Vasilisa's path. Her journey is punctuated by encounters with villagers and supernatural beings. Each conversation with locals and battle with fairy tale creatures offers insights into the rich tapestry of myths and legends that define her world. At the heart of this adventure lies a strategic card-based combat system. Vasilisa wields a deck of spells drawn from the Black Book, each card representing a unique incantation with distinct effects. The composition of her deck is crucial, as it determines her ability to overcome the various challenges and adversaries she faces. As Vasilisa progresses, she must grapple with the moral implications of her vow and the path she treads. Her story is one of sacrifice, ambition, and the eternal struggle between light and darkness, set against the backdrop of a world where every shadow holds a story and every legend holds a truth. You arrive at Edward's Island with Alex, a sharp-witted teenager with blue hair, reconnecting with her stepbrother Jonas. Together with a few friends, you set out for what should be a simple weekend getaway. What begins like a casual beach party quickly shifts when Alex discovers an abandoned radio in a cave. As you turn the dial, impossible frequencies slice through reality and tear open a portal to something otherworldly. Exploring the island, you roam over beaches, through woods, and into an old military fort, guided by flickering lights and whispering signals. Each step draws you deeper into the island's strange past. The visuals feel like a moving painting, with watercolor textures and soft lighting that contrast unnervingly with glitchy distortions and static VHS effects when supernatural forces manifest. Rather than focusing on quick-time events or combat, the game revolves around walking through evocative settings and choosing dialogue in real time. The haunting radio mechanic is central. Tuning to certain frequencies reveals messages, triggers odd phenomena, or even awakens ghostly activity, all tied to the island's enigmatic history and a long-abandoned submarine crew. The game has multiple endings, so your decisions will shape who stays, who changes, and how this paranormal adventure ends. Party Hard 2 plunges you into the shoes of a vengeance-driven insomniac whose only goal is to stop never-ending loud parties by whatever means necessary. You'll pick your targets carefully, sometimes eliminating everyone, other times focusing solely on key figures like drug dealers, DJs, or gang leaders. Every session blends strategic plotting with unpredictable twists. Items, grenades, acid, explosives spawn in different places, so familiar tactics might fail you, demanding on-the-fly adjustments. One character can even silence a group with a psychic burst. But police or nightclub bouncers can foil your schemes in seconds, sending you back to the start and forcing you to rethink your approach. The tale that ties it all together unfurls through flashbacks in a cheesy, therapist-led interview-style narrative. The visuals shift the pixel art roots of the original into a semi-3D aesthetic with lighting effects that throw sharp shadows and glow around interactives. Each playthrough brings new surprises, alternate routes, bonus objectives like planting evidence or resurrecting zombies, hidden unlocks, and diverse characters with unique skills. The replay value is rich, and if moment-to-moment strategy and dark humor light your fuse, this inventive sequel delivers a wickedly satisfying thrill, especially when you have someone to share the madness with, thanks to its local co-op mode. In the tranquil heart of rural France, a woman named Mimi returns to her late grandmother Nora's home, trying to reconnect with a past hidden by time and family problems. The house stands as a silent witness to summers long past. Summers that Mimi spent here as a child. But as she steps through its familiar doors, she finds that her memories have faded, leaving her with more questions than answers. As Mimi sifts through the remnants of her childhood, she uncovers fragments that spark recollections of a summer spent canoeing the river's winding paths, and of a peculiar friendship with a local named Renaud. These memories, though fragmented, begin to paint a picture of a time filled with simplicity and warmth. However, beneath the surface of these recollections lies a deeper mystery. The journey through Mimi's memories is not just a passive recollection, but an active exploration. Each interaction with the environment serves as a tactile means of unlocking the past. Each task is imbued with significance, each one a step closer to understanding the complexities of family, loss, and reconciliation. The game's visual narrative unfolds through hand-painted watercolor scenes, each brushstroke capturing the essence of a moment. The narrative, though intimate in scope, resonates on a universal level, reminding you of the fleeting nature of moments and the enduring impact they leave behind. Gomez starts in a tranquil 2D village, his world upended when a mysterious floating polyhedron arrives, presenting him with a fez, an artifact that transforms his perception of reality. What seemed like a flat landscape unfolds into a four-sided cubic world, and by rotating each face in 90 degrees increments, hidden paths, platforms, and portals are brought into view. What looked unreachable suddenly becomes accessible, inviting a constant reassessment of space. Guided by a friendly glowing cube named Dot, Gomez leaps and climbs across connected realms, from the pastoral village and decaying factory zone to skyborne hubs, underground sewers, and ancient ruins. As each layer of the world peels away, subtle clues hint at an ancient civilization, the Zoo, once granted 3D vision by alien visitors, now fragmented across time and dimensions. It's a gentle mindbender, a poetic exploration of perspective, memory, and cyclical storylines, all without a drop of hostility. This game leaves you with a sense of calm wonder, a reminder that discovery doesn't have to be loud to be profound. That Dragon Cancer is a poignant interactive narrative that chronicles the 4-year journey of a young boy named Joel, who was diagnosed with terminal cancer at the age of 1. Through a series of vignettes, the experience explores the emotional landscape of his parents, Amy and Ryan Green, as they navigate the complexities of their son's illness and their own responses to it. The game blends surreal and realistic scenes, capturing moments of joy, sorrow, and everyday life during a time of profound challenge. These segments are accompanied by voice recordings and mementos, adding a layer of authenticity and intimacy. The story unfolds through interconnected scenes, each reflecting a different aspect of the family's experience. From the initial diagnosis to hospital visits and moments of respite. The focus lies on exploration and interaction with the environment rather than traditional gameplay mechanics. This absence of conventional objectives shifts attention to the emotional depth of the story, inviting reflection on themes of love, loss, and resilience. It stays with you long after the experience ends, reminding that even in the hardest moments, love and memory shape the way forward. Thanks for sticking around till the end. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content. If you'd like to support the channel, you can buy me a coffee through Buy Me a Coffee. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.